Guys, just how weird is this area? This is a river out of absolutely nowhere. Like, it is a whole just place, and then we're having a river between a farm and all the confusions and complications. Welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Kinyasa. It's a beautiful Tuesday and man is going to work. The children are going to school. So mmechelewa shule? Bado? They're saying they haven't. They are not late for school. People are developing in this area. It's a whole rental area, self-contained, just built between like the greenness of the area around this place or this place. We are now in Meteite and it's near a place called Taptengele in Kenya, Africa. Welcome so much to this YouTube video. Make sure you smash that subscribe. Going to work at a time when, you know, the sun has come out, basically because I had some lesson given to me a little later, so I get some time to plan myself for the day since I'm not on duty. And yeah, I can say if I you have to get to work by 8, so right now I'm just heading there, and that's very okay and very nice. Look at this. Another river out of nowhere, guys. There's a whole hill on this other side. Big hill called Chelemek. I'm giving you scenes you have never seen. Some areas are just heaven, guys. Look at this place. Right now you can't even see people. People have gone to their various works. Welcome to this side of Africa. Yeah. I haven't taken breakfast. My plan is to go and buy some scones. Then I just munch as I go to school, because immediately I arrive there, tea is being cooked. That is the goodness of being a high school teacher. Food is served in school. You'll have breakfast, you'll have lunch, and you'll even have your supper. Yeah. Woke up very early. I washed my clothes. So when you see it like this, it means that cows normally pass here a lot. Yeah. One of economical activities being done by people around this place is animal keeping. And a boy just passed here and wrote school. Yeah. It's all about education and education and education. From here I can get a very good glimpse of the school itself. So no, I'll show it to you towards the end of the video. Yes. Whew. Let me explore this side with you today. Never been to this side, and let's get it. Me, I was just coming on the road, and the only thing that got me a little off guard is, guys, if we are friends, if I am friends with you, and then we meet someone that you have a problem with, and a fight erupts between you and him, please don't involve me in any way. Don't start thinking that because I am your friend, I'm going to jump into the fight and help you. Please don't. What do you call those flowers? Do not, because me, it does not concern me, and I don't even know you. Your fight with him, where it is being sourced from. This is the third river, or mini river, if I should say. There are some guys on the road, I've met them there. So the guy who was being beaten was trying to say, to make it look like I have a friend here who will fight with me. And the other friend was like, yes, we'll fight you with him. And as they kept talking like that, got them into the trouble, because the man they were fighting with was actually a very strong guy, built guy. Welcome to this village and area. It looks really amazing. The greenness is something. Ah, yeah. And there are kids here playing. Wow. Gamone. Macam apa? So. There's another girl here coming with firewood. Why? He should be in school though. Oh, he's actually a grown up. Oh, happy day that did my joy, and to the day da. He teaches me to watch and pray and live rejoicing every day. Happy day, when Jesus washed my sins away. Those stones must have come from up there. There's a hill up there. The stones must have come out of there. It is planting season, and we have maize. People who happened to put fertilizer on their crops are having their crops growing faster right now. Huh? Yes. I don't know if you can see there's a center or a place there, a township-like area. That's the closest big township here. That is our interior we are exploring today. Tell me how you like it. I'm basically taking you guys to a forest up there. Let's go there and see. I've always been thinking to myself, if I could get to a point of living in a forest alone and away from the troubles and ups and downs of the world, I would do it. I don't know about you, but I would do it. Haujachelewa shule? I'm asking him, are you not late to school? See that mountain, guys? There's a mountain there that I'm planning to conquer very soon. I'm planning to go and conquer that mountain. I was reading yesterday from somewhere that in this life we have short, I don't know how to call it, like dopamine or happy hormones that you achieve within a short period of time. So it's fast dopamine, and then there is long-term or long dopamine. So if you take yourself to the side of drugs or the side of social media, scrolling on social media, for example, it gives you short dopamine, okay? And short dopamine comes fast and goes fast. We have long-term dopamine, which includes things like putting yourself on a routine, like going on morning runs. So, hey, this river number what, guys? River number 4? Niaje? Hii maji inatoka wapi? Inatoka wapi? Unaona? Oh, sawa. I'm seeing these boys who are going to school a little late. I think they had been sent back home for something. If you've been counting the rivers, this is river number 4. And there are rivers out of nowhere. Unbelievable. I want to own a farm that has a river. If not in the middle of it, by it. No, I think in life sometimes we desire too much things. So I would want to be grateful for what you have. Let's be grateful and contented. But I'm just saying, it is actually very ideal to own a land that has a river passing in the middle of it. Well. Hey. Now here land must be very, very cheap. But still, it's very green and full of water. River number what, guys? We are on river number what? Because if you can hear, there's water again passing there. This is a river here. Where are all these rivers coming from? What is going on? Guys, all these tributaries. If this was my land, I would come and get to this water to accumulate somewhere there and be like a dam. And then I would just doof in it. It's called to doof. Or to make it like a swimming pool, you know? Like a swimming pool. That's 100 shillings that I had carried for my transport money. A lot of youths in Kenya, the employment they have is motorbike riding and driving. And sometimes it has a lot of money. For example, when there is an occasion in an area or students are opening school, there they can get a lot of people to carry in a place. But sometimes when the month is at the corner, we say month at the corner when, oh my God, where are we? So today I'm using a very different route, guys. When the month is at the corner means when the month is maybe 29, 27, when salaries were over a long time ago. A lot of people are not being carried, and that is something. Let's just keep going this side. There's a fierce dog there. Ooh. Hey, there's a dog. A man walking with this big dog. A dog like a calf. Hiya. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway. Today there are people farming onions. Yeah, someone told me that greetings are very respectful. Always greet people. We are treading on a hill. We are going uphill, guys. I've taken a route that I normally don't take. Seeing a lot of donkey poop. Donkey poop, so it means that the mode of transportation here obviously is a donkey. I mean, look at this road. Let's go uphill, get a look or a view from up here. Some chicken as well. Okay. I didn't finish for you guys the story I was saying in yesterday's video. There's a girl I met on a bus. Now we went in the same bus, and when we came back, we actually were on the same bus coming back, and that was really nice of a coincidence. Now the thing that happened is that I need to go down like this after some time. Guys, I came a little earlier than my lessons. A little earlier than any activity I was supposed to do, so I'm just going to look for breakfast and get back to school. But the school is right there, you can see it. Yeah, and as you can see, it's very big. Is that now I finished most of the things I was doing, and well, I'm just walking a little bit of a walk up there, and then I get to rush back. There are some people who are waiting for me literally on the road right now. They must have seen this camera and are wondering, what the hell is this? Alright. Okay. Let's talk about the girl. I had gone with her on the same bus, and when we came back, we were seated together in the same bus. So what do? It now becomes very simple to start a conversation by just asking, was it you that we were together on the bus? I mean, on the vehicle? And she was like, yeah. So it was pretty easy to just go on with the conversation. Why are we having young girls here who've not gone to school. Zero idea. Zero idea. Alright. We're just getting to reach up there and then we get to come back because am I not tired? Yeah. Let's go. Let's walk. Let's move. But in a lot of ways you cannot, it's better to go on a hiking of a mountain with someone. Tell you guys, it's going to be so easy. And this is the same road that I'm going to use. Cause look at it. Very, very easy. When I will be going to the hill now, that is, we're going to climb this hill soon. Just to get a view of all over. Now land here must be so cheap and people get the freedom. You know, when your land is close to like a vegetative place where it's owned by the government, in an interior place like this, you can very easily extend your land in that direction of the government. Or just I'm so tired. You can put it like you can have to enjoy the land of the government on the other side easily, even to feed your animals and all. Wow, people are balling with maize. In this area, your prestige is determined by how much land you have maize on. Is that now? Those who've planted maize are having fun and are feeling good because very soon they'll be harvesting a lot of maize. And that means there won't be hunger. Teacher Kinyasa's adventures. Woo! Guys, look. Look at that. No way this is possible. Absolutely zero way. And we have electricity as well. Oh my God. Oh no. Where have we come? Now look at all this forest. Let's try and walk a little in this direction and just see and observe. Wow. This is phenomenal. This is amazing. Are you guys seeing the views? So this land is most likely being owned by the government. And there is water down. There's just water down. Water. Hey, this water is coming from this mountain up here. So it's a mountain that's just having water flowing from it. It's not like a mountain, a hill. Why do I keep saying a mountain? What? It's pure. This place is fun. Oh my God. I think when I get a girlfriend, I'll bring her on a date here. What do you guys think? A date in the shrubs. Aye, let us rest, Buana. Let us rest here. I've also seen some guys who are looking at me from the other side. They might be wondering, who is this tourist? It's tourist Kinyasa himself. Wow. Wow. Look at all this land. Look at all this land. All these hills. Now this place up here, you want to tell me there's no leopard in here, guys? There could be animals in there. We are going to go up to that top there, and there is a bigger one there. We are going to explore all that. Hey, I was telling you guys to always be going for long-term dopamines or happy hormones. like going in the morning on a morning run, or deciding to trek instead of paying for your public transport, or like train your body to always long for the dopamine that you have to work hard, especially physically, to get it. For example, if you always be working out in the gym, after working out you feel so good. Now that dopamine is going to be long lasting and always worth it. And the most important thing is that it will help you to grow and be making steps in life. So that's the best thing about it. I'm seated right here. I don't know if there could be snakes in here. And I just need to really hurry and go back. Time right now is 7:19. I just need to hurry and go back. So woke up, wash my clothes, prepare myself for the day. And I know my lessons are starting at 8. I just need to rush back before 8 gets to. So we normally have assemblies at 7:20. And some days there's no assembly. Instead, there is a lesson of a teacher who will come for a remedial. So those are the teachers who right now have already gone in. But as for the rest of us, at least by 8 you should actually be in school. But a lot of times by 7 you should be in school by 7, especially when you are on duty and you're having some things that you need to do. Maybe you have your papers to mark and all that. You have to be in school by 7. But for the rest of a lot of teachers, like by 8 a.m. you should not miss any of your lessons. So that is what I am very much active about as well. Wow. What can I say? If I was counting the rivers, I think we got to number 7 now. This one here gets us to number 7. I love this area with the water and the vegetation, and I can just go and lose myself. You are never too young to lose yourself in the woods. You are never ever too young to lose yourself in the woods. So go and get lost in the woods. Is it in the woods or in the shrubs? I think that those are small things in life that are just so fun, if you ask me. Yeah? Let us do most of these things which are, you don't need a lot of money to do, but it's just so sweet. And go on an adventure. You can't go to Miami and Jamaica and all those places, but you can go to your African area that is just nice and take an adventure. Yeah, if I was extra free, I would do that. But in the next few minutes, I have to get back to school. So I just said, let me just walk this direction and place that I have never been to, just for the sake of it. And ooh, don't I love it? I'm seeing an area there that is surrounded by the trees that are government trees. And then the area in the middle, people are farming in it. So I'm wondering, how is that possible? It once happened in an area of ours up there. The government came and told the people, all of you who have been living here for over 20 years, 30 years, you've been living on land that does not belong to you people. And they had to be relocated. But somehow the government managed to pay them something so that they can go and buy their own lands. I don't know if you guys ever heard that story, if you're a Kenyan in Kenya. Yeah. So people would be given even $500,000 to go buy land elsewhere and build a house. Because they now said, we've been living here all our lives. We never knew that it's farms that belong to the government. So you guys will have to pardon us. But we have nowhere else to go. Our grandfathers, our generations died here. So right now you have to pay us or give us some money. And somehow the government was understanding enough. Is it 10 or even 50 years? It happened like 10, 20 years ago, but it actually, they had lived there for a very long time, like maybe since the colonialists went away. Kenya gained independence in 1963, from Britain. From the British. That is why our English is very, I think the Kenyan English is actually better English in the whole of the continent. Yes, Nigerian people, South African people, I think our English as Kenya is way better than Nigerian English and than South African English. If you don't know, come and listen to Kinyasa talk. Hey, I would really embarrass my country if I was taken to a contest of talking of English speaking in countries in Africa competing for that. Why? Because yesterday I saw a comment of, was it Jess? Or she said, there's someone who said in the comment section of yesterday's video, it's not potatoes, it is potatoes. Okay, potatoes. Potatoes. Being a teacher, I should be able to pronounce these things right. It's not tomatoes, it is tomatoes. Tomatoes. Okay. It's not flour, it is flour. Hey, that one I even corrected students in class and they were like, flour? I was telling them, yeah, it is flour and not flour. Because actually we've always been taught that it is flour from when we are very young. Beautiful scenes, guys, is what I'm trying to enjoy here slowly by slowly as I take my day in as it starts. And I'm going to just walk a little bit on this direction to explore some more before I get to head back. Oh my god, there are some two boys behind there who are just watching me from afar, and I don't know what those boys are doing, guys. They're really watching me, like just looking at this guy, tourist or who. They're really looking at me and wondering, what is this guy doing? I don't think I'm going further than here. Going too much into these shrubs could be a little problematic. They could say, hey, let us go, this guy could be having money. When the only money that I have on me, you know, the only precious thing they can take is my camera and my phone. But I strongly believe that people around this area are very peaceful, you know. Well, okay, this is it. Look at this area. Look at how beautiful it looks. Amazing, isn't it? I think it looks very, very amazing. I can hear bells. They are bells of cows. Yeah, I mean a bell. That tingling, tingling, tingling. Cows are normally, or sheep, that thing is put around their neck so that when they walk, they can't get lost. When you are here, you can just easily tell that your cow is on this direction or on this direction. I think you've seen that in a lot of videos and movies. And these boys just can't stop. They just can't stop looking at me, guys. Eish. I don't know if you can see them. They're behind there. They're just looking at me like, what is this guy doing? I'm a vlogger. Here, vlogging. Yesterday I tried to approach a girl and but I really need to be but let us enjoy our life. Let us just enjoy life, guys. Explore, meet people, make friends, and do what you have to do. My hardest question right now, I don't know if you're seeing a electricity post that's going like this, passing through the forest, going into the woods. What is behind here? What is on the other side? We are going to do this exploration. We are definitely going to do these explorations. I'm going to do my best so we can do it. So cows are just, it's so easy to herd your cows here. You just bring them and put them into these woods and leave them there. That means that there could be no leopards or tigers or lions here. Animals in Kenya, we don't have mountain lions and hill lions. No, they are called mountain lions. We don't have those, but you could have big cats. Like for example here, guys, there's a cat. This is true story, guys. I'm not lying to you. Please, guys, this is true story. It's not like I'm trying to create it. There's a cat, a type of a cat that eats chicken. Now what it does, don't play with nature, because what happens is this cat, how will I tell it to you? It goes and hides in the shrubs, okay? And then it, okay, I'll say it. It opens its behind. And inside its behind, there's something like a maze, a small corn thing. So when it's in the bush and it opens its behind, that maze thing, the chicken come and eats it. And then the cat closes its behind and runs away. I'm sorry, guys. But it's actually a true story. It's actually a true story. We call it. Oh my god, I'm laughing between these tickets all and all. People will say I'm a madman now. Can you guys imagine? Nature is very strange. I don't know if you know that animal, guys. I'm being serious right now. I'm being very serious, baby. I'm not laughing. I promise. So this cat, can you imagine, guys? It has been given that adaptation that it can open its behind and it has something like a small maze inside its behind. So when the chicken when the chicken thinks this is a maize corn or small corn, you know, and taps to eat it, it catches, closes its behind, and the behind catches the neck of the chicken. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, isn't nature amazing? Nature is really amazing. So that thing, there was a time it was really a big problem in an area I was living called Tinderet up there. In the tea plantations. Wait. That is something, guys. It is really something. I'm seeing ladies just washing clothes, their African lifestyle, where the lady is the one who remains behind to wash the clothes. The other day I was talking with a fellow teacher of mine and we were telling ourselves it's actually a very... Okay, you know, he's already married and he's my age and he has one kid, and he was telling me, I was asking him, how easy or how will I be able to... I'm thinking about my life and marriage right now, okay? It shouldn't be this way. It's not like stressing me, no, I'm just thinking about it because I want to make the right decisions. I don't want this thing of divorce in my life, never ever. Like when I get a wife, I have to stay for her for a very long time without divorce. Please, I'm not divorcing. If you are my wife and you will watch this in future, baby girl, we are forever. I don't want this divorce thing. Like, if I meet you and we are meant to be, why should we ever divorce? It makes no sense to me. So I want to make the very right and correct decision. That's why recently I realized, don't lose me on the story of me and the teacher, I'll tell you that. I recently was saying, the story is going, it's going. You know that thing when you wanted to say something and then you mix another thought and then boom, the thought goes. The harder you try to remember, the harder it doesn't come. It came. I was thinking, guys, the other day that, and I happened to figure out that if you are a talkative man or a partner or someone, a talkative person, you need to get someone who does not talk much. Somehow, those people, such marriages go far. If you're someone who talks less and you get someone who talks less, somehow the energies don't match. If you are talkative and you get someone who is talkative, somehow it never really lasts that much. The relationship never goes so far. Yeah, that is Kinyasa the love doctor. Kinyasa the love doctor just say that. You can agree with me or disagree with me in the comment section. That like terms or like poles repel and opposite ones attract. So if you are a talkative person, and you have a partner who doesn't talk much, somehow she doesn't talk much, but she tolerates like the stories and everything, the vibe and all that comes from you. It brings a match of energy that is always perfect, so that whenever she doesn't feel like talking, you can talk for her and she'll still feel human. And I don't know, I'm trying to explain it as an expert who is not a very expert person. But a doctor who is not a very doctor. So you can call me not very doctor. Not so much of a doctor love, but yeah, not so doctor knowledged. Mr. Dr. Kinyasa, the not so doctored, whatever I'm saying, guys. But you got my point. Agree or disagree with me in the comment section. So the teacher, we were talking about relationships. I told him, man, I'm looking for a wife. And I think time has really gone, you know. And I'm not literally looking. I'm just I'm looking to go into that direction of now getting myself into a relationship that makes sense for the future and for everything, and so that my village people and aunties can stop thinking that Kinyasa may be unproductive, like in terms of my, like you should have a kid. Do you know that in Africa or in Kenya here, if you die without a kid, it's such a shame that when they will bury you, they will smear ash on your behind. On your behind. They will smear ash and bury you. As you can think, I'm making these things up, but it's actually true. If you die without a kid, it's such a bad thing that they smear ash on your behind. Yes, your corpse. It's smeared ash on its behind, and then you're buried like that. You can even be canned, like so that they drive that spirit of not producing. You know, so it really is something. It really is something. So I don't want that to happen to me. But I also always feel like, I'll even be dead. I won't feel anything, but it's still, it's not something to laugh about, but guys, it is. It somehow is. We need to stop this traditional beliefs and everything, guys. It's time as Africa we stop some things. What sense is there? Why should we be doing or thinking things like those? That when someone dies without a kid, it's so wrong. It's an evil spirit that got into them. Someone just made a decision to live their life without a kid. Come on, guys. Come on, my African people. Come on, my Kenyan people. You know, let's do away with such beliefs. Let's do away with such beliefs. Yeah, so I was telling my teacher friend, man, I'm looking for a wife, and I was asking and telling him, don't you feel like maybe if you hadn't gotten into marriage very early, because he got into it when he was in campus, it would have been nice and he would have gone far. Guys, time is nearing. I just don't need to be going back now. And he was telling me that for him, he doesn't feel like, he feels so good because the person he married is a lady who is gone to school and is a teacher, you know. Now, when you have a lady who can also help you provide and bring money on the table, I think it now becomes something that is very sensible. And yeah, that is what is happening. So I looked at it and said, maybe I should have gotten myself with, I remember maybe some girls that we were friends at some point together in campus. And I feel like, I'll tell you guys about Josephine. There was a girl I had, her name was Josephine. Josephine, mama, wherever you are, if you can watch this video, come back to Kinyasa. Kinyasa loves you. Kinyasa needs you back. I am right here. It's time to marry now. Oh, I liked you. We were together in a relationship and everything was so good. I wish you would come back. Kinyasa needs you. Kinyasa wants you now. Kinyasa needs you. Kinyasa. That's not my singing voice though. Oh my God. That girl was really nice. Have you ever fallen in love? If you're someone there, you can relate to this. You fall in love with someone or you be with them in a relationship, and the way they treat you is like a parent treats their kid. Imagine that is how that girl was. Like, I would just go to the hostels because we were in campus, and she would see me. If she feels like I'm low, she would give me that hug. Feminine hug. You know how a feminine hug is so important, and my head was just here on her. Out there and my troubles are going away. Kinyasa, you are a bad boy. Kinyasa, you are a bad boy. You are a bad boy. I don't know if you know that meme. Anyway, Josephine. Hey, Josephine. She was such a nice girl. I always feel like she was one lady who was like, I think I really, it was Zing. Was it Zing? It was like, I should never have lost that relationship. What happened that we parted ways? Guys, I think in campus we sometimes are very mature as boys. It was my fault. Because I had this feeling of, we're just in campus in Nairobi, and campus is coming to an end. I will go to my village, and you will go to your village. Where will we ever meet? I wish I kept. That girl was. Anyway, I know my future wife will watch this guy. And I said I don't want divorces. Hey, Let me stop it at that. But there's a story of Josephine. If one day I meet with her, there are some ladies, like, she would treat me like a kid would like a mother would treat a kid. Imagine, I remember there was a time she went to town and she brought me some donuts. They are small donuts like this, and they are very sweet and soft. Small donuts that are in a packet, like crepes, but in a packet now. They are small like this, and they were very sweet. Oh, and she brought me and she said, "This is yours." And she used to have cocoa or chocolate in her home. So whenever I was hungry, we would go and we would make that tea, and I would sing for her songs of Michael Jackson. She used to love me sing Billie Jean. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, "Oh my, but what do you mean? I am the one. Oh no, go be dance on the floor in the runway." Ow! Shoot. What was Michael Jackson doing with all those things? Anyway, guys, as for me nowadays, I've gotten to an age of just listening to gospel music, relaxing, but I'm trying to give you our heydays. What can I say? Thank you so much for watching this video. Shout out to you, subscribe, and goodbye.